Alright, welcome back to Deals of the Week. I'm Jeff.
I'm Ankit.
And this is Deals of the Week for August 18th through the 23rd. We've got a couple deals both in Newark and Jersey City that we want to bring to you, and we'll get right into Newark here. First off, in Newark, we'll go through the assumptions that we're using when we calculate these deals for you. The assumptions are 100% of list price as your purchase price, that you're getting a 5% 30-year fixed mortgage on it when we calculate the leveraged returns. When we calculate the cash-on-cash returns, obviously that's without leverage. The expenses we're including are insurance of $1,500 a year, a management fee of 10% of the rents, maintenance costs of $50 per unit per month, as well as utility costs of either $2,500 if the utilities are combined or $1,200 per year if the utilities are separate. In addition, we're using 25% down when considering leverage and a vacancy rate of 9.1%. So this week we have one deal in the city of Newark. That deal is on Clifton Ave. It's a list price. It just came back on the market. This is actually an interesting deal because it's been on the market previously and it expired at a higher price. It now just came back on 2 days ago at $99,000. I've actually been to this asset. I've walked through it and it's very interesting. It's well taken care of, owned by an elderly gentleman who's looking to get rid of it. So there's some motivation there. And it's currently fully occupied at pretty low rents, but the units are structured a little bit oddly, so it's probably performing up to about as best as you could expect. That being said, even with the lower rents, the utilities are separate, and at $99,000 it's hard to ignore a three-family in North Newark that's fully rented and doesn't need much work. So that being said, looking at the numbers, you're getting a cap rate of about 11% and a levered return of over 23%. So I think this is definitely something worth looking into.
And the cap rate and the levered return is from the actual rents, Jeff, or is that from rents that you're projecting?
No, that's from the actual in-place rent. So I think there's a little bit upward ability on the rents, maybe to that 800, 850 number. But, you know, again, at the way it's performing right now, it's not a bad deal either.
All right, so it's basically an 11 cap. You can probably accrete it a little bit more if you can get it cheaper on the list price, and that should be a true play, right?
Sure.
All right. So we'll swing over to Jersey City next, and we'll go through the key assumptions. Everything stays the same, just a couple of key changes. One is the management fee is 7% of each month's rent. That's because of the fact that Jersey City's market is a little more competitive when it comes to property management. You should be able to get a lower rental or management fee structure. And obviously the vacancy rate is lower than that in Newark, but it's a better market space. It's about 7.5%. So we got two deals for you. One of them is obviously a straight investment that's buy and hold. The other one's a more creative structured deal. That's a package deal that we're going to put together and show you what it is. So we'll flip over to the first deal. First deal is on Bauer Street. The list price is $180. It's an approved short sale by Exit Realty. It was on the market under contract. It just came back again on the market. Now is available, so you may be able to just grab this deal very quickly. It's 2 units. It's 5 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms. So it's a 4-2 setup on the second unit and a 1-1 setup on the first unit. So just be aware of that. So you have most of your rents coming from one major unit. So if you do have vacancy, that can impact your yield for that year. But based on actual rents that are currently in this property, which is about $850 for unit 1 and $1,600 for unit 2, hence being the bigger unit on the second floor, you're looking at about a 9.1% cap rate, and that's after doing a $20,000 value-add investment. And the value-add investment that I would suggest you do is a simple chop up the heating systems, and you shouldn't need the full 20 for that. You may need up to $10,000. That way you have separate utilities in play, and that should bring your NOI right up to $19,000, which is a 9.1% return. Your levered return is about 12.6%. And you're going to need about $84,000 in cash. That includes the down payment, and that includes that $20,000 in value-add investment, along with $5,000 to $10,000 in closing costs, depending on how expensive your lawyers are or other title companies or whatever other services that you're utilizing. So this deal is in the Heights. It's almost a 10% cap rate, so it's worth considering because of that, because usually the Heights trades in that 7 to 9 market space. You're getting a little bit of a premium for that, and it's below $200,000. So take a look at that deal if you're interested. Give us a call. We can share the address with you and obviously get you 1% cash back on it as well. The next deal is a very interesting deal. It's not a 4-family asset as stated on the website. It's two-family properties right next to each other. It's on Stegman Avenue, so it's in the Greenville section. It's basically 2-bedroom units across all 4 units, and the goal would be that you purchase both of them together. It's from the same owner, from the same realtor, so you can definitely make this happen as a package deal. It might get a higher squeeze when it comes to the list price. The asking price for this investment is about $178,000, which is about $89,000 each investment, and they'll basically we've combined the 2 purchase prices. If we keep the projected rent roll at about $1,000, you should be able to get about $1,075 in this market space. And you put in the $90,000 of value-add investment across both units, you should be able to accrete a 9.5% cap rate. It's not the highest cap rate, but that's where you would have to come in, and the strategy would be is to get it at a cheaper price because you're buying it as a package deal. You can lever it and make about an 11.9%, which is a 12% rate of return. So those are 2 deals. One's obviously in the Greenville section, throwing off about the same return, and you probably will be right about the same amount of dollar amount in the investment. And the other one's in the Heights. From my side, I like the Heights deal. I think it's a deal, but you got to act on it fast because it's an approved short, and short sales expire every 30 days, so you may or may not be able to get to it. So if you are interested in something like that, definitely give us a call or definitely check it out. Jeff, what do you got for a deal of the week in Jersey City?
Jersey City. I like the Stegman half package because the 4 units, you got a little bit more diversity right next to each other. You kind of got the economies of scale going in your management and everything. But I think for the deal of the week, at the same price point, about the same returns, same capital investment approximately, I'm going to go with the Heights too.
Right, because of the from my side is because you can get some more appreciation upside in the shorter term than in Greenville, where it's going to take a much longer time to turn around.
Absolutely.
And obviously in Newark, we got one deal. It's Clifton Ave. It's a 3-family asset under $99,000. I think that's a great deal. So give us a call. Definitely check that one out.
Yep. So then that's the deals of the week for this week. I'm Jeff.
I'm Ankit.
Be sure to check out our website and check out the other videos that we have, as well as get in contact with us if you're interested in purchasing. We can give you 1% cash back on that price and help you with anything else you may need.
Thank you.